Today, I've got something really exciting planned. We're going to create the most powerful character ever in the Demon Slayer universe. If you've been following the story, you know how strong characters like Yoriichi and Muzan are, but what if we built someone who's even stronger than them? Someone who combines the best traits from all the top characters. Now, I'm going to throw in a little challenge just to keep things interesting. We can only take one trait from each character, and once we pick a trait from someone, they're off the table for anything else. So, if we grab Yoriichi's insane sword skills, we can't also have his sun breathing. It makes the process more fun and strategic, but don't worry, we'll still make the strongest possible character. Alright, let's jump right into it and start with something fundamental. Race. Should our character be human or demon? This is an easy choice. While humans have their strengths, demons are just on a whole other level when it comes to raw physical power. They have better endurance, regeneration, speed, and they don't age. Plus, the top tier demons get access to something incredibly powerful: blood demon arts, which are unique abilities that can be devastating in combat. So, our character is going to be a demon. But not just any demon, we're going straight to the top and making them the Demon King. Now, we've got two options here: Muzan Kibutsuji or Demon King Tanjiro. While Muzan was originally Demon King, Tanjiro actually surpasses him in some critical areas. The main thing? Sunlight immunity. Muzan's greatest weakness was the sun, but when Tanjiro became the Demon King, he was completely immune to sunlight. That means our character can walk around during the day without a problem, and that's a huge advantage. Plus, Tanjiro could potentially heal from any injury, even those caused by red Nichirin blades or sun breathing. So our first big decision is to make our character the Demon King Tanjiro with all the advantages that comes with that. Now that we've nailed down their race and basic powers, let's move on to talent. When we think about raw, natural talent, one name immediately comes to mind: Yoriichi Sugikuni. This guy was born a prodigy. He had the Demon Slayer mark from birth, he could see the transparent world, which allowed him to predict his opponent's movements, and he invented sun breathing, the most powerful breathing style in the Demon Slayer universe. Yoriichi was so far ahead of everyone else that even the strongest demon, Muzan, ran away from him because he knew he couldn't win. And to top it all off, Yoriichi also unlocked two additional abilities: Selfless State, which allowed him to suppress his emotions and fight without any distractions, and the bright red Nichirin blade, which boosts the effectiveness of his sword against demons. If we give our character Yoriichi's natural talent, they'll be born with all these advantages, instantly putting them at the top of the food chain. Next, let's pick a breathing style. Since we used Yoriichi for talent, we can't use him again for sun breathing, but here's the thing: Yoriichi wasn't the only one who could use sun breathing. The Kamado family passed it down through the generations in the form of the Hinokami Kagura, or the Dance of the Fire God. Tanjiro learned it from his father, Tanjiro Kamada. Yes, Tanjiro's father is named Tanjiro. In the manga, it's pretty clear that Tanjiro was a master of this style. He performed the dance for hours without tiring, showing an incredible level of stamina and control. So, we'll give our character Tanjiro's version of sun breathing, allowing them to wield the most powerful form of breathing without getting tired. Sun breathing is the original form that all other breathing styles are based on, and it's way more powerful than any of the derivative forms like water or thunder breathing. With sun breathing, our character can strike with incredible force, speed, and precision. Alright, we've got the race, talent, and breathing style down. Now it's time to pick a blood demon art. This is a tough one because there are so many great options. But after thinking it over, I've decided that the best fit for our character is Doma's cryokinesis. Doma's blood demon art allows him to generate and manipulate ice and frost, creating blizzards, deadly ice crystals, and freezing opponents in an instant. The ice he creates is so potent that inhaling it can freeze a person's lungs, making it impossible for them to breathe. This ability not only gives our character immense offensive power, but also allows them to control the battlefield, trapping and immobilizing opponents when striking from a distance. Paired with our character's other abilities, cryokinesis would make them nearly impossible to defeat, as they could freeze opponents solid before they even had a chance to react. Next up, let's talk about regeneration. Demons can heal quickly from most injuries, but Muzan Kibutsuji takes regeneration to a whole new level. His healing was so fast that it looked like attacks just passed through him without leaving a scratch. He could even regenerate from decapitation, which is normally fatal for demons. With Muzan's regeneration, our character would be practically immortal. Even the most devastating attacks wouldn't be able to keep them down for long, but we're not stopping there. Our character needs strength as well, and for that, we're going to give them the physical power of Gyomei Himejima, the Stone Hashira. Gyomei is the strongest Hashira in terms of raw physical strength, and he uses it to swing around a massive iron flail and axe with ease. His power is incredible. He can crush enemies with brute force, and he's so fast with his weapon that even experienced demons have trouble keeping up. So our character will have Gyomei's ridiculous strength, making them an unstoppable force in battle. Let's move on to speed now. Speed is crucial in combat, and there's one character who stands out when it comes to speed: Zenitsu Agatsuma. When Zenitsu uses his thunder-breathing thunderclap and flash god speed, he moves so fast that he becomes a blur. In fact, Zenitsu is so fast in this mode that most opponents can't even react before he strikes. So, we'll give our character Zenitsu's insane speed, allowing them to blitz through any fight and land devastating attacks before their opponents even knows what hit them. We've covered a lot of the physical traits, but what about intelligence? There's no better choice here than Kaguya Ubuyashiki, the leader of the Demon Slayer Corps. Kaguya wasn't a fighter, but his strategic mind was unmatched. He outsmarted Muzan, one of the most dangerous beings in existence, and set in motion the plan that eventually led to Muzan's defeat. With Kaguya's intelligence, our character would be a brilliant strategist, able to outthink any opponent and plan several moves ahead. Battle IQ is a bit different from general intelligence, and for that, we're going with Kokushibo, the Upper Moon 1 demon. Kokushibo has over 400 years of combat experience and is a master of both swordsmanship and tactics. He can instantly analyze any opponent's fighting style, strengths, and weaknesses, allowing him to adjust his strength on the fly. With Kokushibo's battle instincts, our character would be nearly unbeatable in one-on-one combat. Speaking of swordsmanship, we need to give our character some serious sword skills. For that, we're picking Giyu Tomioka, the Water Hashira. Giyu is a master of water breathing, and his swordsmanship is smooth, precise, and incredibly effective. He's able to take down even the strongest demons with ease, and his calm, focused fighting style makes him a formidable opponent. So, our character will have Giyu's mastery of the sword, making them a deadly force in close quarters combat. Next, let's add some flexibility. Inosuke Hashibira is known for his insane flexibility. He can dislocate his joints to dodge attacks and even rearrange his internal organs to avoid fatal injuries. With Inosuke's flexibility, our character will be able to contort their bodies in ways that normal fighters can't, giving them a huge advantage in battle. To complement that flexibility, we need agility. For this, we're going with Mitsuri Kanroji, the Love Hashira. Mitsuri's unique muscle composition gives her incredible agility, allowing her to move with speed and precision while also being incredibly strong. She's able to dodge and counterattack with ease, and her agility makes her a tough opponent to hit. Adding Mitsuri's agility to our character makes them even harder to pin down. We're also going to need stamina, and there's no one better for this than Akaza, the Upper Moon 3 demon. Akaza's stamina is practically limitless. He can fight for hours without showing any signs of fatigue, and he's able to keep up his full strength throughout long, drawn-out battles. With Akaza's stamina, our character will be able to keep fighting at full strength no matter how long the battle lasts. For fighting spirit, we're going with Rengoku Kyojuro, the Flame Hashira. Rengoku's willpower and determination are unmatched. Even after suffering a fatal wound, he continued to fight to protect those around him. His spirit never wavered, and he always gave his all in every battle. With Rengoku's fighting spirit, our character will have an unbreakable will, pushing through any challenge they face. We're almost done. For durability, we're picking Obanai Iguro, the Serpent Hashira. During the final battle, Obanai continued to fight despite being severely injured, showcasing incredible resilience and toughness. With Obanai's durability, our character will be able to take massive amounts of damage and keep going. And finally, we need a special ability to round things out. Let's give our character Genya Shinazugawa's ability to gain demon attributes by consuming demon flesh. This ability would allow our character to temporarily gain the powers of any demon they consume, giving them a huge advantage in battle and making them even more unpredictable. So, to recap, we've built the ultimate character in Demon Slayer. They're a demon king immune to sunlight with Yorichi's talent, Tanjiro's sun breathing, Hantengu's blood demon art, Muzan's regeneration, Gyomei's strength, Zenitsu's speed, Kaguya's intelligence, Kokushibo's battle IQ, Giyu's swordsmanship, Inosuke's flexibility, Mitsuri's agility, Akaza's stamina, Rengoku's fighting spirit, Obanai's durability, and Genya's special ability. This character would be an absolute monster in the Demon Slayer universe, capable of taking on anyone and winning without question. But that's not all, there's still one final twist that could make them even stronger. But to find out what that is, you'll need to check out the next video where we explore what would happen if all the demons teamed up against Muzan. Click it!